Hey guys, what's up? This is Z Dog coming in to you for another clip today. I just wanted to talk about the fact that finding these prizes seems to be more difficult than what I remember a couple years ago. Um, Now, most of you probably don't know this, but the Falling Star prizes, where you go search for the stars that have fallen on the islands. There are different times of year that actually happens. There's a celestial event that they have where it's nighttime sky like this, and I believe even in the Rift event, I think they bring it out then. But you'll see that they'll have their setup, either Rift or nighttime like this, with the shooting stars. And then see, I think in the wintertime, they also, whenever the presents are on the ground hidden around, and even in the egg event where you have to go look for the eggs, on occasion there will be shooting stars and fallen stars that you got to look for. But you could literally, and this is the whole point of this video, is to say that you could literally go in here and search every square inch one day and hardly find a star. Today we found two of them right away. How about that? Look at that. That you reach right out there and touch one of them and watch it disappear. Two. But most times it's just really, really difficult to find these stars. Not that they are too small to see, but because of the coloring and the texture that they bring with it. They got that shiny, crystally look to them that they match up with the lights or other parts of the background. And that just makes it more difficult. But it helps the fact that it's at night. Now, there are a couple of events where I know it's got to be really rare, but I'm thinking it was during the egg Easter time, because it wasn't nighttime sky, it was daytime sky. But I know I seen some during the day, and they were a little bit harder to find. Okay. Let's put the turtle in the water. How about that? There you go. In honor of Maui, the island of Maui, off the coast of Hawaii, that just went through that terrible accident. Like I was saying the other day in a video, a couple of my friends are Hawaiian. They're Samoan Hawaiian. And I feel for the people of Hawaii. That's just terrible what happened. Now, the last event that we had, oh, it was so close. It was the, we were able to get tropical dragons, and it was pretty cool to be able to get some. So I hope you got some. And just looking around here, trying to see if maybe a few of those. See, whenever they land on the iceberg, you see these little sparklers right here at the corners of the habitats. Sometimes I think that that's one of the fallen stars, you know, because they look just like it almost, pretty close. Because I'm getting older too, you know, I'm in my 40s, and it's just not easy for me to see anymore. I'm not seeing anything here. Now remember, when you're looking for these fallen stars, sometimes, and I'm not saying always, but sometimes, be like, you'll find them like right on the very back side of a habitat. You might only like see a tip of the star. Okay, so look really carefully, and I would recommend, if you're just out of curiosity, tap the back sides of each one of the habitats, or pick your habitat up, move it to the side to see if there's a star there. The Halloween theme's getting ready to start up here in about a month. That should be our next one. No, harvest. We'll have a harvest event, and then we'll have the Halloween. So when this one is over, we'll have harvest, because in what was that, September, was the normal time that most people like to harvest their crops. And so they also, too, these fine folks of Dragonvale also like to harvest as well. I mean, they got to. They got to eat. The dragons got to eat. Alright, well, let's see. I'm not really seeing a lot. This should be interesting. If there's one here hidden, it'll be hidden really good. I'm not really sure. I don't think there's one in there. I don't see anything, but that's not saying. I might have missed one. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. Yeah, so I just wanted to say that, sometimes, like, behind a habitat, maybe if I find one, that'd be awesome. Find one behind a habitat. But I have noticed that they are getting more and more rare. I mean, when I first started doing this, I think I probably have collected fallen stars. I think I started doing it back in like 2017. Yeah. It's been a while back. I remember finding, like, you go in one day, you might be lucky and find somewhere between 6 and 12. It just really depends. But for some reason lately, they've just gotten scarcer. And I don't know why, but I was really hoping that this is the main island. Whenever you start off, it's the main island. Sometimes the main island actually has the stars falling on it, and I haven't really found it. Hey, look, Noggard. Most of you probably don't realize it, but you could tap on Noggard, and you can get a prize. So here's another cold. Let's see if there might not be one hidden behind the corners of one of these. That's how they like to do that. And see, they're harder to see on white. Yeah. Makes you want to look even harder to see if they are there, And I'm not seeing anything. Like I said, sometimes you'll find them and sometimes you won't, but I'm not seeing any on here. I haven't found any prizes on this particular island for the lightning. Yeah, for some reason, I just don't understand it myself, but And we got our fire theme, which I did want to actually buy the fire theme. Remember, guys, I told you I wanted to do that? Hey, here we go. What we got here? What is that? Right behind one of the habitats, if it was any bigger, if this habitat was the big one, it'd be hidden. But there it is. Right behind... Sorry, guys. I just yawned. There it is, right behind the dragons there, jumping up and down. They was excited that we found it. So excited they just couldn't get out of the way, could they? I need to redo my light event, but now you see how I was telling you that it sometimes it's really difficult depending on the color of the habitat, the island, or the dragons to find these things. It's right there, but it's sitting right behind the habitat with the habitat, but it blends in so well. If it hadn't been for the sparkles that coming off of it, I probably would have never seen it. And each one of these actually has a different value to it. They're not all 40. You have yellow, white, those purples, and they each have a different value to them. Man, I can collect these little guys running around with them flags. They're kind of fast, actually. Like, slow down. I'm trying to catch you with my finger. Well, guys, that's pretty much it, actually. I got this island here I didn't get, but I don't think there's really anything on it. Now, well, I mistook and I didn't look too close, did I? Yeah, there's another star. Now, here soon, I plan on getting another island, and I want to do a new island for those pyramids. So hopefully I can figure it out how I want to do it, because I think that would just be awesome, actually. But the problem with it is you get 3 pyramids like that, and say you got this theme right here like this. So you can't put this theme, the pyramid theme, you can't put that on a colossal island. They don't let it happen. See, when you this is where you would do your island theme, but when you do colossal and gargantuan, they just don't let you do it. There's no way that they would let you do it. But I think they should, though. I really do. Just because it's just seems like it needs to be there. They're kind of plain islands, and you just don't have nothing to decorate with other than flowers and dragons and other stuff. But the theme should have a theme. I mean, it's a colossal, so maybe you need something that represents colossal, and maybe a theme for, that represents gigantuan. It's just. But I don't know. What's your thoughts on that, guys? Oh no. Well, I believe that is it. Clear that. That seems to be everything, guys. So, well, until next time, this is Z-Dog. Tell me what you think.